See, now in Montana when I was a kid, you know, we knew about oranges and lemons and grapefruits, and that was about the extent of it.
Yeah, we did a good job of that.
Yeah, I didn't have any idea, for instance, that citron, the candied citron that we put in our fruit case, I had no idea that that was a citrus fruit.
Cooking is like a journey. You know,
It
if you
really
do it
is.
right.
Yeah, it's an ongoing education.
Adventure in education.
Yeah, you get curious about things, and thank heavens for the internet and the great library of information that's out there. I mean, you know, I can go, I mean, we go to Google and ask for recipes, and just thousands of them come up. Just amazing.
Well,
and information about food, about plants, photographs of them, where they come from, all the culture information.
And I think a geographical, you know, for the showrunner to follow a recipe, like follow it across the country and then follow it back to the old world.
That's a great idea.
That would be so much fun.
That would be a great idea.
Travel and food show of a very unique kind.
Well, it's interesting, for example, to follow steamed puddings and holiday puddings from England, Europe, over here, and how it was something that could be, even on Roundup in a mess wagon, could be done by the cook. And they did a version of English steamed plum pudding in a cloth, in a great big kettle, in a Dutch oven on the campfire. And they called it, if you don't mind a little bit of language, they called it Sonofabitch in a sack. That was the cowboy word for plum pudding on Roundup. And the cook would make it. He would usually use raisins or prunes. He would have spices. You know, tins. He would have a complement of spices if he was a good cook, right in the mess wagon, and it would be all flavored up with cinnamon and maybe vanilla if you were lucky, and then he would make a sauce to go over it, like a cornstarch sauce, and the boys would have a fabulous dessert that night.
You just never see that in cowboy movies.
No, you don't.
You know, they're eating beans and they're drinking black coffee.
Right.
They're never having steamed son of a bitch in a sack. And they should.